Hi, welcome to Play Along. Today we're going to give an example of a classic position called the spider web. We're going to use our imagination and have the Spider-Man and Sandman help us. The Sandman will be red and Spider-Man will be white. You will be white. The first move by the Sandman is 9 to 14 from the double corner open. Spider-Man plays 22 to 17. 11 to 16 by Sandman, 25 to 22, 16 to 19 by the Sandman. Spidey jumps, Sandman jumps. Spidey jumps, the Sandman jumps. Spider-Man jumps, the Sandman jumps. Spidey comes here, the Sandman comes here. Spider-Man brings his checker out from the single corner. Sandy goes here, Spider-Man here, Sandy here, Spider-Man here. The Sandman covers up. Spider-Man squeezes. Sandman moves out. Spider-Man jumps. The Sandman jumps. Spider-Man comes here. Sandman comes here. Spider-Man comes here. Sandman comes here. Spider-Man comes in here. Now this position right now is called the spider web. It's a classic key landing. Let's go over this and see if we can find out more. As you know, the last move White made was 22 to 17. This is the spider web. It's red to move, and actually it's red to move and lose. Okay, so red has two men here in his back row. This is called a strong bridge. Red has a wall along the diagonal. This is called a dike. Okay. Red has a man on 14 and a man on 12. This man is weak because if he moves here, Spider-Man will just squeeze. Now White has a triangle here. This is called a pyramid, and he has a pyramid here. He also has two men here holding the wall. Now, White is in a strong defensive position, and being that it's Red's move here, every move he makes is going to put him more and more into the spider web. Now this game was played by Mr. Martin and Mr. Beatty. We will go back to the game and continue our example. Okay. Just adjust the pieces here a little. Okay. Sandman comes here. Spider-Man comes out. Sandman comes here. Spider-Man squeezes. Sandman covers up. Spider-Man comes in here, squeezing again. Sandman comes in here. Spider-Man jumps. Sandman jumps. Spider-Man comes in here, holding these men to bay. Sandman comes in, gets a king. Spider-Man comes here. Sandman comes here. Spider-Man goes in, gets a king. Now Sandman has a plan. He wants to get behind this checker here. So he goes in here, exchanges his king to get a new king. Spidey jumps. Sandman jumps. Spider-Man comes here. Sandman goes in, gets his king. Spider-Man comes in here attacking his checker. Now Sandman knows he's going to lose his checker, so he weakens the position of white. He goes here. He jumps. Spider-Man jumps. Sandman comes here. Spider-Man comes here. Sandman jumps. Spider-Man goes in, gets a king. Now here, Spider-Man is very strong. He has 2 kings and he's going to win one of these checkers. So example, Sandman comes here. Spider-Man comes in here. Sandman goes in for a king. Justin. Now here in this position, we have it. This checker's in the middle. We have 3 men lined up, and there's the elbow. Spider-Man just goes in here, breaks up the elbow. Sandman has to jump, and Spider-Man jumps too. He gains a checker. Now, as you can see, it's 4 against 3, and it's a lost position. The Sandman resigns and says, "Good game, Mr. Spider-Man." Now, 3 things about this game I like to go over with. The spider web. 1, good defense. White had a strong defense, ready to counterattack. 2, tricks and traps. Checkers is a game full of tricks and traps, just like the one you've seen here. 3, you don't need to be a superhero to play checkers. It is a game for you and for me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.